Welcome to another MSSC Quick Tech. Today we will be working with the SmartJet touchscreen controller demonstrating the new user prompt feature for text objects and barcodes. This feature allows operators to enter variable data directly at the controller's home screen without returning to the designer. Let's get started from the home screen on the controller. First, I'll click the design icon located in the ribbon. Now that we're in the designer, let's set up a new template with two variable data fields as text objects. We'll also add a barcode object with a variable data field for our demonstration. Please click the page-shaped icon at the top left corner in the ribbon to create a new template. Then enter a name for the template. Define the width. And set the printhead to match your desired printhead. Now let's add the items to our template that will remain as constants. Click here to add objects to the template. For this demonstration, we're going to add two static text items, one for a part number and one for a lot number. From the Objects pop-up, select Text. Once you have selected text from the Objects pop-up, click anywhere inside your template to place the object and activate the text entry pop-up. And enter the desired static text for each object. Please repeat this process twice. Now that there are two static text objects in place, let's add two more static text objects to demonstrate the new variable data prompt feature that can be built into templates. Just repeat the steps for adding static text objects, and this time, type in text that matches the number of characters your final output will require. Please note, the only reason you're entering this text is to visually reserve the correct space and placement for the variable data in your template. Before we address the variable data pop-up, let's add one more object to this template that can also take advantage of the same feature. Once again, click the pencil and ruler icon in the ribbon. Then select Barcode. Click inside your template to place the object. Set the source to text. For this demonstration, we'll be using a QR code. To locate it, type QR into the barcode type search bar. Once you find it, highlight it in the list below the search and click Next to continue. For this one, don't worry about editing the text, just click OK, then place and resize the QR code to fit your template. Now, as a matter of good practice, let's trim the template to evenly place our information within the layout. By looking at the ruler, 30 mm seems to work well for our purposes. Click the icon with the pencil inside the box, located in the ribbon. Enter 30, then click Edit to proceed. Now, let's enable the user-defined variable text option for each item we want the user to be prompted to enter. We'll start with the top item, which is the field to the right of the part number. Click the text. A blue bounding box will appear around it, showing that it's selected. Then, in the Properties panel under the General tab on the right side of the screen, scroll to the bottom until you see User Defined. This is where you'll enable the prompt text pop-up. Scroll down if needed, and click inside the space just below prompt text after enabling the feature. Now enter the text you want to appear as a prompt. This is what the user will see when entering the variable data. For our two text items, we'll be prompting for a part number and a lot number, as shown in this demonstration. Now click the second text object, which is to the right of the lot number, and repeat the same process. Enable the user-defined option, scroll down to prompt text, and enter the prompt you want the user to see when entering the lot number. Let's do this for the QR code as well. Since we define text as the source for our QR code, we can select the QR code object and enable the same feature. Click the QR code to select it. Then, in the Properties panel, enable User Defined, scroll down to Prompt Text, and enter the prompt you'd like the user to see. For this tutorial, we want the QR code to contain a website, so that's what we'll prompt the user to enter. Now we'll go ahead and save the template. Then click the Home button to return to the main menu and see what we've created in action. From the home screen, click the Play button. This will start the printer and, at the same time, trigger the variable data entry fields we created the prompts for. Fill in each field with the corresponding data, then click OK to proceed. You'll notice that the data you entered is now visually displayed in the fields within the template preview. Now let's see how these fields can be turned off and then back on. Return to the designer, select the object you want to disable, and then deselect the user-defined option. Save the template, go back to the home screen, and you'll notice that only 2 fields are now prompting for data input. Now let's turn that field back on. Return to the designer, select the object we previously turned off, re-enable the user-defined option, and save the template again. Go back to the home screen, press the play button, and you'll see we're back to the original 3 fields requesting input. Now, one important thing we considered is user error. Since many items require very specific label data, we wanted to remove as much risk of typing mistakes as possible, and this is a great way to do it. We added a wireless USB scanner. Here at MSSC, we use this in our daily workflow. Each work order includes barcodes that we simply scan. This removes the need for a keyboard and ensures the correct data is captured, eliminating user typing errors. It's the perfect way to reduce or even eliminate mistakes. You can even create a workbook of QR codes that match your variable fields. From there, it's as simple as pointing and clicking to get the correct information into each field. Watch as I enter the information from this QR code into the fields we created simply by connecting the barcode scanner to the USB port on the controller. If you're accessing the controller remotely through your network, the scanner can be connected to your computer instead to fill the variable data fields just as easily. That's it. We hope you have found this tutorial on variable data prompt fields as useful as we believe it is. From all of us here, happy printing from MSSC.